Hey, welcome. I hope you're having a great day and I hope you're having a great week. In talking with several of my friends and clients alike, there seems to, several people seem to really be feeling a lot of intense energy the last couple days. And so I would encourage you to be mindful of what you need and to really pay attention to self-care the next few days. If you find that you are dehydrated, feeling really thirsty, that you make sure you get lots of water. If you are feeling exhausted, give yourself permission to have a nap. That is really, really helpful to help you think better, help you perform better, help you get more done. So please remember that. And along those same lines, today I want to teach you some powerful tools that will help you to overcome the tendency to be a people pleaser and to not be able to say no. That's something that many of us struggle with, not being able to say no. And so we agree to situations and to things that we really don't want to do, but we don't want to hurt their feelings, and so we just keep doing it to our own detriment. So what I'd like to do is to have you imagine a situation in which a person, or it can be from work or neighborhood or whatever, and they are always asking you to do things that you really don't want to do, that you feel like is kind of out of bounds, not in an improprietous way, but just things that they could do themselves, but they have kind of become people who like to have others enable them. And so imagine that situation, and then imagine them asking you to do something. And step one is to pause, because our automatic response is to say yes before we even think about it. So get into the practice of using the pause. Step two is take a deep breath. And then step three is to ask yourself, what am I willing to do in this situation? And let me give you an example. It's late at night, and your neighbor calls you up and says, I need your help. All my kids are asleep, and I just realized we're all out of milk, and the kids need milk for their cereal in the morning, and I need you to run down to the store and buy me some milk. And if you're like me, the old pattern is, oh, okay, sure. And then you drive down and you're mad at yourself the whole time because you feel like you're out of integrity with yourself. So you pick up the milk, you bring it home, you drop it off to them, and then you lay in bed for a couple hours saying, oh, why do I let this happen to me? So on and so forth. So, in that situation, she calls you up. Would you run to the store and get some milk for me? Pause, take a deep breath, and then say to them, well, I'll tell you what, I can stop on the way home from work tomorrow, and I'll pick you up some milk. So if you'd like me to, text me tomorrow, and I'll be happy to pick you up some milk. Right now, I'm on my way to bed, so let me know if you'd like me to pick you up some milk tomorrow. And then you politely wish them well, and you hang it, and you say goodbye. This is powerful, and the more you practice it, the more comfortable you will be with it. I would encourage you to get a piece of paper and pen, and I want you to write a little note to yourself that you can put on your refrigerator, on your bathroom mirror. I would recommend you put it several places as a reminder, especially if this is challenging for you. And across the top of the paper, I want you to write no, N-O, Jade, J-A-D-E. And then underneath it, put J, Jade, J, justifying, A, arguing, D, defending, and E, explaining. And get yourself in the habit of saying, I am not going to justify, I'm not going to argue, I'm not going to defend, and I'm not going to explain. I will tell you what I'm willing to do, and I'm not going to go into those jade places. And the reason is this. When we get into any of those areas, justifying, arguing, defending, or explaining, we get on the defensive. And if you have someone who is really demanding, controlling, needy, insecure, they will sense that you are feeling defensive, and they will push you harder. So avoid the jade. Justifying, arguing, defending, and explaining. And get into the practice of pausing, take a deep breath, and then say, this is what I'm willing to do. Okay? All right. I hope you have a wonderful week. This is a really powerful tool. I've actually had some awesome feedback from my clients, life-changing. One I got a few weeks ago, and she said, this one tool changed my life. And so I encourage you to use it. If you'd like to discuss it further, if this resonates with you, I would love to talk to you. You can email me at innerguideempowerment@gmail.com, or you can go to Brad Simkins on Facebook, or you can go to my website at bradsimkins.com, bradsimkins.com. Until then, I look forward to hearing from you. I send you much love, much appreciation, and I send you love and light. Until then, namaste.